Hello and welcome to VOP Business Show. I'm Joy Adesuwa Iramoseli. Nigeria and Ghana have successfully conducted their first ever bilateral share trading, a landmark transaction that signifies the practical takeoff of the integration of the Nigerian and Ghanaian stock markets. The landmark transaction, which was used to practically demonstrate the reliability of the technological platform that links the markets, implies that investors across the countries can trade across the trade of equities and debt quoted on both markets. The Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Exchange, Temi Popola, who confirmed the transaction, said technology has laid foundation for the development of capital markets not only in Nigeria but in Africa. He explained that the transaction with Second Stacks, a Ghanaian-based company, marked the first ever transaction across the borders in a Nigerian-Ghana bilateral trade. He stated that the latest bilateral transaction built on earlier breakthroughs by the exchange, noting that the market had in December 2021 recorded a landmark transaction of a secondary share sale through the mobile phone. According to him, these examples of technological innovation in the Nigerian market demonstrate how critical digital innovation can facilitate capital market growth. To enhance the availability of electricity to homes and businesses nationwide, the federal government of Nigeria, represented by the Minister of Power, assigned $463 million distribution line upgrade contract with a Chinese consortium. The contract is to be financed by the China Exim Bank, has both offshore and significant onshore content. In a statement by Bolaji Tunji, the Special Advisor for Strategic Communication and Media Relations to the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, announced the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between the FGN Power Company, the special purpose vehicle responsible for implementing the Presidential Power Initiative on behalf of the Ministry of Power, and a Chinese consortium consisting of China Civil Engineering Construction, Chinese consortium consisting of China Civil Engineering Construction, and the TBEA Energy. The agreement is aimed at upgrading the distribution lines infrastructure under Lot 3 of the PPI, which encompasses the regions served by Jos, Kano, Abuja, and Kano distribution companies. The signing ceremony took place during the Third Belt and Road Initiative event held in Beijing, China. A similar MOU was signed between the Transmission Company of Nigeria, CCECC, and TBEA to establish a super grid for the power sector. The presentation was conducted by Liu Weimin, Global Chairman of CCECC, and Huang Hanjie, TBEA Global President. The minister emphasized that despite its current challenges, Nigeria remains a unique and viable environment for investment. He highlighted the significance of the PPI in resolving capacity constraints within the transmission and distribution network, adding that it is crucial to ensure reliable power is accessible to support economic growth across various sectors. Adelabo expressed confidence in the ability of both companies to execute the distribution line projects with the highest standards of professionalism. The CCECC and the TBEA Energy teams also expressed their commitment to collaborating on the Presidential Power Initiative as a consortium in line with the minister's vision to create a robust sector for the benefit of Nigerians. The managing director of the Nigerian Port Authority, Mohammed Bello Koko, has stated that a minimum of 6,000 seafarers call at Nigerian port monthly. Bello Cocoa disclosed this on Wednesday in a paper during the commissioning of the renovated Mission for Seafarers Center, NPA. He explained that an estimated 4,000 foreign-flagged ships visit Nigerian shores annually. He also noted that the country is witnessing improvement in inland traffic in the ports. Bello Cocoa stressed on the need for the nation to take every opportunity to deepen the port's competitiveness. The Vice President Kashim Shettima on Thursday said Nigeria earns about $5 billion from gas, but described it as too low, particularly when compared to what Egypt earns from the same commodity, despite having a far lower gas reserve. Shettima, who spoke at a gathering in Abuja, said Nigeria has over 200 trillion cubic feet of untapped gas resources and ranks ninth globally in terms of proven reserves. He also stated that the impact of truly exploiting the nation's gas reserve could not be overstated, as gas was critical to the nation's power supply, not only accounting for 80% of power generation today, but expected to be the dominant power generation source by the end of this decade. Shettima, who was represented by the Special Advisor to the President on Energy and Power Infrastructure, Office of the Vice President, Sadiq Wanka, said Nigeria earns around $5 billion from gas production, a figure that is 40% less than in Egypt, which has around 30% of Nigeria's reserve. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria has criticized the Central Bank of Nigeria's decision to lift restrictions on 43 items from accessing forex through the official trade window. MAN stated that the new move would result in a serious setback on the productive sector. The Vice President of MAN Southwest Zone, the Chairman of Basic Metal, Iron, Steel and Fabricated Metal Production, Dr. Kamaru Rusuf, expressed the concerns in a statement released on Wednesday. He described the Apex Bank's reversal as a policy somersault with potentially severe implications for the nation's economy. According to Yusuf, the decision would affect critical areas such as unemployment, youth restiveness, port-related issues like wrong declarations, and the influx of substandard products into the market. He emphasized that the policy shift could lead to the proliferation of arms and ammunition in the country, exacerbating security concerns. The Naira maintained its downward trend on the investor and exporter forex window after closing at 837 Naira per dollar at the end of the trading on Thursday. It had earlier closed at 801 Naira per dollar at the end of trading on Wednesday. The total turnover at the official market, however, rose from $100.18 million on Wednesday to $113.22 million on Thursday. At the parallel market, the Naira traded between 1,300 per dollar and 1,310 per dollar on Thursday. And that's it on VOP Business Show on VOP TV. We would like for you to subscribe and engage with us on YouTube. It is Voice of the People TV, and on other social platforms at VOP TV Live. I'm Joy Adesiwa Iramasele. Many thanks for watching.